Well, today I'll be showing you a quick and easy way to utilize extra pieces of fabric you may have lying around. This fabric, this really pretty iridescent blue fabric that I have here, I have cut it so that I have half a yard of it, which will be 18 inches. So we'll be working with 18 inches of fabric that we're going to turn into a wine bag. Okay, so to get started, we have our fabric that is 18 inches high. I'm going to fold it because I want to cut the bag out 8 inches across. And so what I'll do is just fold it 8 inches. And then along this folded edge here, I won't sew there. I'm just going to leave it like that, and then I'll come sew along the side, and then I'll sew along the bottom. So let me find my 8 inches here. I'll take out my ruler, find my 8-inch mark here. Okay, that's 8 inches, and that is 8 inches. So I'll put my ruler here to hold it in place for myself, and then I'm just going to cut along this edge here. Just cut a straight line straight up. Piece. So once you cut it out, you should have a piece that's 18 inches long and 16 inches across. I'm just going to fold it in half. You sew along the side and you sew along the bottom. Okay, I'll add a few pins just to hold it in place because the fabric is really slippery. Lift your press foot, turn, and sew along the bottom edge. Okay, I'll trim it a little bit. And what I'll do to give the bag a little bit more shape so that it's not just flat is open up the ends. So along the bottom edge here, and along the side where I folded edge, open that up. So I'll have the bottom seam match up with the side seam to create that triangle. Put myself a pin there, and you want to measure, say, from the point of your triangle to where you stitch is roughly about 1 inch. This is 1.25 inches, no big deal. Okay, on the other side, just grab your bag on the sides here and pull it open so that your bottom seam matches up with your side seam on the other side here. And you can just fold your seam allowance over or trim it. Put yourself a pin here, and I'll make sure it's even. I wouldn't do more than, say, 1 1/4 inch because you want it to be wide enough at the bottom so that a bottle of wine can fit in, because we're gonna sew here and sew here. So your bag at the bottom, once it's completed, will be roughly 4.5 inches, and so that will be enough space for you to put in a bottle of wine. Okay, so you just stitch across the side here where your pin is. You're gonna stitch across that triangle just in a straight line. Okay, the other one, we've opened it up. You're just stitching across the bottom of this triangle here. Okay, so you can see in doing that, if you turn it to the right side, it should look like this at the bottom. And that creates that boxy shape for you. Think of it sort of as a milk carton. So that'll give it a more of a box shape at the bottom. So from here, we'll finish off the top by folding in the top edge about 1/4 inch. Fold it in again, and then stitch all the way around. If you need to, do your first fold and then just go press it so that it's down nice and flat for you to be able to fold it over and sew it. allowance. On mine, I'll open up the same allowance here just to get started. I'm going to turn under the top edge and then turn it under again. Okay, so this is what our completed bag will look like. You have the bottom that's sort of this boxy shape, and then the top part of it you folded under and stitched around.